essentially it's making the same camera module that was on the Z1, and we've had great success with that, and that's mainly because of the hardware we put in there, like the Exmor RS sensor, the Sony G lens, and also the Bion's image processor. Those three things working together in harmony give us the best camera you can get. We've upgraded it again in the Xperia Z2, so if I pop into the camera here, you see how we've got the camera UI is basically identical to the Z1, but we've got a couple of extra features in there. So people are still already familiar with the Superior Auto, which kind of guarantees that you're going to get a fantastic picture pretty much every time. You've got the manual mode on there where you can have full control over all your settings. But now we've added in 4K video, and that's thanks to the fact that we've got the 3 gigabytes of RAM in there. So it's able to handle 4K video, but also one of my favourite ones is the time shift video. So with here, I mean, if I was just to start that recording and just kind of wave my hand in front of it, stop recording, it brings up this really nice and simple to use UI, which means that I can actually slow down portions of the video, but it also slows down the sound as well. So I can just preview that, and I'll actually slow it down to 120 frames per second. So once I press tick on that, that saves it as a separate file with that slowed down portion in it, but it also saves the original file at 120 frames per second. You've also got background defocus, which with all these smart social applications, we've actually got dedicated booths to each and every one of them over there. So actually one of the kind of more in-depth demonstrations that actually got like material that you can shoot with this. But background defocus effectively lets you take a picture with kind of a really nice kind of phased out background, kind of a similar effect that you would get with your DSLR camera. The AR effect, we've now added in the ability to record sound and also record the actual augmented reality as it's happening, so you get a much more immersive and interactive experience. And we've also done the same with creative effect, where we've added in a few extra new effects on there, but you can also film using the creative effect now, which you couldn't do before. We've also integrated with Vine, and all the other ones were already available on the Xperia Z1. But the very cool thing about this one is we've released the camera SDK to developers, so we can actually go to Plus applications on here, and we'll give them the option to download additional smart social camera features to just be integrated into our camera application, like Motion Graph for Xperia. That's actually one of our own ones. We were also partnered up with Evernote, so you can have the Evernote functionality directly into your camera application.